If you rent in California and your landlord just raised your rent, entered your unit, or sent you a notice, you could be getting played right now. Most tenants don't lose because they're wrong. They lose because they don't know the rules. I'm breaking down exactly what landlords can and cannot do in California in 2026, and the parts that can cost you thousands if you get them wrong. Save this. You might need it sooner than you think. Welcome to Benefit Breakdown. This channel is for informational and educational purposes only. Always check with your local county office and county website for the latest information. Let's start with rent because this is where most people get burned. In many California rentals, landlords have a rent cap. They can usually raise rent 5% plus inflation. Max 10% per year. But here's where people mess up. Not every property is covered. Single-family homes, condos, newer buildings, many are exempt. If you assume you're protected and you're not, you'll overpay and not even know it. Also, notice matters. 30 days for smaller increases, 90 days for larger ones. If that notice is wrong, the increase might not hold up. Evictions. Now this is critical. After about 12 months in most covered units, your landlord needs a legal reason to evict you. This is called just cause. At fault, you did something wrong. Didn't pay rent, broke the lease, etc. No fault, not your fault. Owner move in, major remodel, pulling a unit off the market. And here's what most tenants don't know. In many no-fault evictions, the landlord must pay you, usually around 1 month's rent. If you don't know that, you could walk away and leave money on the table. And retaliation, illegal. They can't punish you for asking for repairs or standing up for your rights. Security deposits. This one gets people furious. In most cases now, security deposits are capped at 1 month's rent. But small landlords can sometimes charge up to 2. After you move out, they've got 21 days to return it or explain deduction. They can charge for real damage. They cannot charge for normal wear and tear. No vague charges, no made-up cleaning fees. If you don't challenge a bad deduction, that money is gone. Take move-in and move-out photos, always. Landlord entry. Your landlord cannot just walk into your home. They need a real reason, about 24 hours of notice, a reasonable time window, not random drop-ins, not I'll be there in 10 minutes. This is your home, not their convenience. Only exceptions, real emergencies. Illegal moves. Let me make this simple. These are illegal. Locking you out, shutting off utilities, removing doors, harassing you to leave. That's not landlord pressure. That's breaking the law. Local rules. And here's where people get blindsided. State law is just the baseline. Cities like Los Angeles and San Francisco often have stronger protection. So when someone says that's just the law, they might be wrong. Most tenants don't get taken advantage of because they're weak. They get taken advantage of because they don't know the rules. Save this video because when something goes wrong, you won't have time to figure it out from scratch. Share with anyone renting in California. And subscribe because I break this stuff down in plain English so you don't get burned. You've got rights, but they only work if you actually use them. Thanks for watching.